Let's fucking get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first #1 live podcast for the Nympho Diaries. I would like to thank each and every one of you that came out today. I'm not going to lie to you. My ass, I didn't think I was going to almost make it. Like, I'm a little bit more raspier than normal.
You sound good.
You know, it's not too bad.
You sound good in my ears.
Oh, okay.
It's like ASMR. I have like the tinkles.
Right? Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have my beautiful guest here, Autumn Carli. She is my co-host for this evening, and I promise you guys we are going to put on a hell of a fucking show. We got a lot of nasty. We got wine. Cheers, everyone. Raise your glass.
Cheers.
For the first live show. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Let's fucking get into it. Oh my God. This bitch don't even want a word. All right, so first of all, I didn't even take my fucking sip.
Yeah, you do. I know what, I'm not even a big wine drinker. I don't even like drink ever.
You gonna drink
today? This is good. Like I will say, it's good.
Honestly, I am a huge Pinot Grigio drinker.
If I do drink, that's my go-to.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is the type of wine that gets you in the mood. I promise you. Like the freakiest shit I've ever done on like just drinking all night on wine is Pinot Grigio.
Really?
So
okay.
This was totally planned. Totally planned. For those that are drinking white, red is always a horny drink. It's you know, it's Jesus
Sleepy
drinking.
or horny.
Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it's red grapes. You have to, right? So I want to get into the thick of it. Let's get into our foreplay for the beginning of our show. So Autumn, this is your first time here.
It is.
We are popping your cherry. So how we do it here on the Nympho Diaries, we always start off with our foreplay, kind of getting into them, slowly kind of getting you warmed. Like a fucking creep. I got the dick here too.
I'm like, what did I sign up for?
I mean, this could be like our two-way situation. So one person I honestly love. She is just as inappropriate as me. Her music's dope. She is very outspoken when it comes to everything. Cardi B. I guess she came on live or something like that and was talking about, how women be talking about they be fucking their man 3 times a day, every day.
Yes. Yeah, I saw that.
Cap. Because she's calling it cap, and I'm totally agreeing with that shit.
1,000%. I think when you're in like the honeymoon stage, when you're first with someone, I'm definitely fucking like 3 times a day. Like,
every day?
For the first while,
like 7 days a week.
Like, yeah, for the first little while.
Shout out to Nadia Stone in the fucking crowd. I was like, hell yeah.
For the honeymoon, like all the time, or just like at the beginning? Because I'm like, I can do that at the beginning, but not like long term.
Bilal's got this big dirty smile on his face.
Like, yeah.
No, because the thing is, what she was saying is like, and that was she also brought up. She was saying like, in the beginning of a relationship, you do have more sex. Yeah. Like it's new.
The honeymoon stage. That's all you know what I mean? Do. Yeah.
But I mean, like after you've kind of like known each other, you've been around, especially if you live together, the sex, it
goes away.
It does go away.
Yeah. That's normal.
But I'm saying like, we all have different moments. Like I'm not gonna lie, when I'm ovulating, even the man I'm seeing, we don't have to be living together. Like, listen, that dick, have it out and ready. So that I can totally understand.
Yeah, like I definitely will go through phases. There's sometimes where like my sex drive's higher or it's lower, but I think for the most part, if you're saying like you live together, you've been like in a long-term relationship, you're not fucking 3 times a day. That's a fucking lie. That's
every day. I'm also thinking period.
Yeah.
If something else is going on down there, Anyways.
What else is going on down there?
I don't know. You can have fucking... Pussy's got a lot of problems sometimes. You ever see that TikTok where she's like, pussy stinks sometimes?
Shit happens. I mean, yeah.
I'm not saying, pussy is a very interesting...
It is.
Thing. I sound fucked up. Don't cancel me, guys. I have one. So anyways, shit can happen.
Yeah.
But I think what the best part of what she said about this, she was like, if you're a man's fucking you, Cardi B, like...
Yeah.
If you're a man's fucking you 3 times a day every day, your nigga on perks. Like, pardon me. I kind of see what she's saying.
Yeah.
Have you ever fucked a guy that's like done too much Molly?
Yes.
It almost feels like, it just feels like you're fucking for no purpose.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm hurt now. Like,
and it's for like an hour. I'm like, holy fuck. After like 20 minutes, I'm like bored.
I'm like, you got to sort it out. Yeah. Call a hooker. Like, I'm not doing this. Like,
exactly.
Enough. That is enough.
I feel like guys always worry about like taking like too long. I'm like, no, hurry up. Like, I don't want you to last like an hour. I don't want that.
Do you know what I'm saying? If I'm telling you come daddy, like,
get fucking going.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Wrap it the fuck up. Like, no bitch wants you to come. So if she's telling you to come, we already got like 5 nuts in. I'm going to light our incense.
I love that.
Isn't it so cute? Honestly,
the coolest thing ever.
I got a long tongue. But it's
I don't. My tongue doesn't even go.
Your tongue.
Watch my tongue. It doesn't even go past my lip.
Let me see. But, you got a little ass tongue.
I know.
Look at mine.
Holy shit.
I know,
it's like
right?
Gene Simmons ass tongue.
I know. Speaking of tongue, have you ever used your tongue on a lady? Are you into chicks? Like, I don't know. Are you like panoramic like me or?
Yeah, panoramic. I've never heard of that.
It's poly.
I've never.
I made it up like that. I was like,
are you panoramic?
I don't think I'm a poly, but I think I'm a panoramic.
Yeah.
Like I like what I like.
I started dating girls actually in high school.
Really?
My first like girlfriend was like my secret girlfriend in 3rd grade, and then we didn't tell anyone. And then I dated a girl in high school for a little while. That was fun. And yeah, I've like little things here and there. But yes, I do love girls.
I love that.
I unfortunately like
Finding
men.
what you like.
I unfortunately like men more. Unfortunately, emphasis.
Right here.
But I do.
Right here. We need a support team.
We do. It's rough out here.
I wish I was a full-blown lesbian because I'd be like married with a picket fence by now. Because
absolutely.
It's just, I don't know. We'll get into that later. But so you've eaten some cat.
I have.
Do you know how to eat cat? I'm not asking for like personal reasons.
It's still like a learning process for me. The thing is I feel like everyone, like dick or pussy, it's all so different. Like what some person likes, the other person's not gonna like.
Very, very true.
So yeah, I feel like because I haven't had like a super like long-term relationship with a girl, I've never found fully, you know. You don't know really what a woman wants. I test out the waters, but I ask. Like one thing I haven't had in my relationships, like they don't like to ask, like what do you like? Like a lot of the men I've dated, they just do what they think feels good. And then like I like to ask, like, does that feel good?
Do you like that?
I'm not saying you guys, like I'm just saying like most guys that I've been with, they don't ask. They just do it.
They're just like, I think you're gonna like this.
So yeah, that's one thing I like about girls is like they ask, like, what do you like? And, you know.
So speaking of what people think someone likes, has anyone, and this is all for you guys that you can answer as well, have you guys seen those cooking videos on TikTok? Where the people are like fucking the food? Like the guy is like,
no, I haven't seen this. What?
There's this guy, okay, I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Wait,
he legit, no, I need to show you guys this shit. He's like fucking the chicken. No, you guys have to see
TikTok?
This is on TikTok. Okay, look at this guy. It looks like cum and shit on the donut.
What the?
He's like fingering the cantaloupe.
Okay, but he doesn't like fuck, like he doesn't.
No, he's not fucking the food.
I was like, this is on TikTok, like.
No. Yes, exactly. He's like smacking the chicken like it's bati. Like
I've never seen that, and I'm glad that I haven't.
Pardon me. Why? It is not sexy. A lot of women are like.
But like, are people commenting on this, being like, "Oh my god"?
You know what it is? If you're sexually frustrated, it will arouse some things. I'm not saying it turned me on, okay, guys?
I don't think I would ever be that down bad, but that's, you know, teach their own.
I'm not gonna lie. The one chicken one, I was like, whoa.
You're like, that one.
That looks like a pussy. I'm not gonna. I don't know. It was really. A lot of women find it really cringy. That's why.
I'm one of those women.
No, and it was like a lot of women like, I don't get it. Can you do this to me? But I think that's what he wanted. Do you know what I mean?
I guess he was trying to find a way around like the TikTok, like because they're so strict on there, right? So maybe that was his way to kind of.
So if you went to go to a guy's place,
yeah,
and he was cooking and he was doing all this fuck shit with your food, would you eat it?
I'll call an Uber and leave immediately.
Like
I would be scared.
He's cooking the chicken for, and he's like, oh yeah, like say this is the chicken, okay, or this is like okay, pretend this is a chicken, big ass fillet, and he's like, oh yeah.
No, like
just going in your mouth later. Like,
can you? That's like giving Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, I would leave. I'd be like, he's gonna fucking cook me and eat me. No, I'd be so scared.
I just want to take some pictures.
No, I would leave.
You know, I can't take shit serious. I'm not gonna lie. If I was ever in that situation, like, and I mean with Jeffrey Dahmer,
yeah, you would stay.
I mean, like. Has anyone watched the documentary?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
It's crazy because these niggas, because a lot of them were niggas that he killed, it's like as soon as they got in, they're like, you didn't notice that. First of all, it looks like a trap house that smelled like shit.
Yeah.
Me, I'd be like, it stinks in here, honey. We gotta go somewhere. I don't think that's why you tried women. Because women, I think, would have caught on.
Unless you know, like, what a body, like, I don't know what a dead body smells. Like, I would just be like, oh, like, it's like raw meat.
You ever had raw meat that's, like, been left out for too long?
No. Like, I wouldn't even know. See, I'd be, like, his best target. Because, like, I wouldn't even know. I'd be like, oh, it just needs to crack a window. Like, I would just think that, like.
I mean this with all respect. That is some white people shit.
No, I would die immediately. Honestly.
I watched too many serial killer documentaries, so. I think that's,
no, we die first.
You know?
I die first. I know.
Oh my God. All right, so let's get right into the sex, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so those that don't know, Autumn is a model. She has worked with Playboy. She's also got some, I'm going to let you tell them. Because this is we got some real good goodies, and you guys are the first to know about this.
Yes. Okay. So I can't name drop the name of the company yet because it's not out yet. But I have been shooting some mainstream porn for the first time, so I'm like so new to that. Yeah. So I was in LA doing that a little while ago, and then I do Playboy. I do like brand collabs with like Yandy and that kind of thing, like lingerie companies and. Yeah. When I say like I stumbled upon it, it really like wasn't planned. It just kind of happened.
So you stumbled behind a camera and just busted open.
I just kind of tripped and fell into a dick. Like I don't know. Like I wasn't planned.
Was it
like,
a dick like this?
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah. Like pretty similar.
Would you do lesbian porn?
Yes, I would actually love to do mainly like girl. I would love to do that. I don't have an OnlyFans yet, but I think I would love to do like girl collabs on there too. So I haven't like shot with any companies or anything that really does girl. That's really like a like special thing. Like
really?
Yeah, it's not unless it's like a threesome or something. Because like I don't. People love dicks in porn. Like people love.
It's true.
Seeing dicks. Yeah.
They just want to see dick going in something. It's like
something. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I like both porn. I like guy on guy. Guy on girl, girl on girl. You know my favorite kind of porn is threesomes. Really? That shit is fucking hot. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah. Threesome porn is the best. Simply because you get best of both. Hear me now. I have a fucking lisp now. Best.
She's so excited.
I'm so excited. I got a list. Best of both fucking worlds. You get to see like dick and pussy and then lick it in. I don't know. It's fabulous. I'll send you my faves.
Yeah.
Maybe you can recreate it.
I haven't watched a ton of it. If I do watch threesome porn, it's weird. So I actually like it if like the guys are like into each other. In my personal life, however,
have you ever watched gay guy porn?
I was just going to say, I think it's hot. In my personal life, I don't think I'd be into it, but I don't know, something about like when I'm just like on the deep dive and it's late, I'm like, it's kind of hot sometimes. It's specifically if it's like straight guys, like that's what I Google. Straight
gay
guys.
For pay!
Yeah, I think it's kind of hot. I don't know, like two like buff guys. I don't know, but like in my
gay
personal
for pay!
No, I'm the only one? I don't know. I think it's kind of hot.
No, gay for pay is pretty hot. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Now, we both, different aspects of the sex industry. Mm-hmm. It is very hard dating. Are you single right now?
Yes.
Okay, you're single.
I like someone, but we're not like dating. Okay. They're in LA though.
Okay. Well, you are moving to LA for those who know. So
LA. I'm so excited. Yeah, in a couple weeks.
Amazing. So. Nadia and Bilal are actually back and forth between LA. So.
Oh really? What do you guys do?
They're both creators. She's a musician.
Okay.
He's also a video director.
That's so cool. You look are you like on TikTok or something?
Yes.
I swear to God, I've seen you this whole time. I was like, I think I know who that is. I don't want to be weird, but like, yeah.
But y'all got to connect when y'all are out in LA.
Yes,
so you have little Toronto buddies.
I love that.
Yeah, how do you find it's like dating in this industry?
So when I started Playboy, I was actually worried. I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't know if anyone, because like sometimes men are like, oh, I don't want like people seeing you naked, whatever. So I thought it was going to be hard, but I've actually never had issues with dating in that sense. Like I actually haven't came across anyone with issues or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
They're more so curious about it. They're like, oh, that's really cool. Like, what do you do on it? That kind of thing. I haven't had too many issues with it, actually. It's been like pretty good experiences. I think the thing though with LA is everyone there is like a creator of some sort. So it's we're supposed to here, like not everyone really gets it. So I find dating in LA is easier than here.
Okay.
Just because there's more people in the industry, like they run into like porn stars, models, whatever all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like normal.
So you're saying I need to move to LA?
You need to move. You absolutely come with me. You have to come visit.
The thing is, it's like what I personally find, because I feel like anyone that works in the sex industry, may it be, a model, actress, escort, someone that's an educator, anyone that works with sex, there's always a misconception, I find. It's people think that either you're fucking all the time or you have this crazy sex life.
My God.
Like every weekend there's fucking orgies and all this. I honestly, guys, like obviously, you know, those that are listening, it's been a fucking minute. Like, we got Mucho also in the fucking house. Shout out to Mucho. On our episode we did together, I said the same things. People were like, this bitch is really not lying. Like,
Yeah.
it's, you know, obviously it's not that I can't get some, because let's be fucking real, you know.
Of course.
Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
But it's just there's always this. I think it's always like a sexual feel that people think you're always in. That's all you ever do.
Yeah.
And
I think all you do is have sex. All
Yeah,
the time. You
like,
wake up horny, you want to fuck all day.
But it's
Like,
not the case. You have so many layers to you. So it's interesting. I love to talk to people that work within the sex industry, and we all kind of have the same sort of story.
Yeah.
It depends, though, where you live.
That is very true.
Because Miami, everyone's a hoe, so.
So it doesn't, yeah. So it's like,
different.
it's like, oh, you have an OnlyFans, cool, like it doesn't even.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I have run into that a little bit where guys just think like you're horny all the time. Like I definitely have, but it's weird for me too, because I'm like, I guess I'm a sexual person, but it's not like I wake up just like ready to fuck every day. Like, you know, that's what they
sometimes.
think. It depends.
Like, shit.
It depends if I like the person, but I'm not like I don't need it. Like I can go, like I was celibate for like a year and I was fine. I do that.
You know
often.
what?
I do that often. I just got off of that, but
I might join you.
you know what? It's actually, they say if you go like a full year without even like nutting or anything. I didn't do that. I just didn't like have sex. But
Yeah, because I'm like, bitch, my vibrator's getting worked out.
No, like apparently like it changes like your whole like brain chemistry, everything. Like there's
like
all
what?
these
You just
studies
don't
on it.
like sex no more?
No, it's like a positive. It's like this like spiritual awakening that you have, and it's apparently like really beneficial. I'll never do that. Like I still watch porn, but like I will like I don't like fuck. I went through like exactly 3.
What's your fave top porn site?
Pornhub.
Really, you guys are, you know, I'm telling you right now, the best place for porn, Twitter. Oh my God.
Twitter. Yeah.
Twitter, yo, I don't go, I literally, and it's like fucked. I'll be like watching porn on Twitter and then like someone will like DM or like at me and something. I'm like, you're fucking up everything.
Do not disturb. It's always on do not disturb.
Girl, that's when my phone stays on do not disturb now. Is that... Also, like, I don't like to be disturbed, but...
Yeah, no, that's why people always ask me, because I never answer phone calls. I'm like, it's always on do not disturb.
I'm not ignoring you.
Yeah,
I'm not ignoring you.
I am.
So I want to get into our next topic. ICKS in the bedroom.
Oh my God, this could be like a whole ass podcast on its own.
Top five.
Okay. So firstly, the biggest, I guess, I don't know if it's really an ick, but just someone who like doesn't do like any foreplay, just like sticks it in right away. First of all, ow. Second of all, I just hate that. That's like a big ick to me. Someone, first of all, if they like don't clip their fingernails, if they have like long ass fingernails and they try like fingering you. Oh my God. I've gotten like tears inside. Like I had to go to the hospital and I had like micro tears like in me. So that like I look at guys' fingernails before like I fuck
Do you
them.
ever, I don't know if you've ever dealt with like one of them hood niggas that got like a nail as long as this.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, I don't know if it's for cocaine or what it is, but these niggas will have like 1 or 2 nails
And
that
they
is as
refuse
long
to cut
as my
them.
claws, okay?
Yeah.
I will never forget. It was like a really long time ago. I was talking to this like hood guy and I was way younger and he was much older. And I'll never forget, he was like rubbing on my shit. And I swear to God, it was like Wolverine fucked up my pussy. And like the next morning, it looked like, you know, like the top of a muffin? Mm-hmm. It was like
just so swollen. Oh my God.
It was like, I was like, oh my God, do I have AIDS? And I like went to the fucking, I went to the walking clinic. I was like, oh my God, I think I have AIDS. They're like, what?
Because your fucking pussy's swollen.
I was like, you know, you're young and dumb. You don't know it. And like, I'm a hypochondriac. Like,
Same.
Typical fucking Virgo. I go to the doctor for everything. So I go in there. First of all, the lady started laughing. She goes, well, first of all, she goes, did you have unprotected sex? And did the person come in? You know, I was like, no. She's like, well, first of all, it's not even close for you to get AIDS. You have to get HIV first. I was like, oh, well, something's wrong. I probably have like that purple muffin they talk about. And she's like, let me see. So she took a look and she goes, well, first of all, I could tell it's like something like scratched your heart.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, and like, you know, like flashback. And I never talked to that guy again.
No, I was going to say, did you clip his fingernails after?
I never talked to him again. I was like, you made my pussy hurt. No, I don't like that.
Poor guy. He's going to watch this and be like, that's why she stopped talking to me. Okay, got it. Maybe he's clipped his fingernails by now.
That's a huge ick in my. You know what a huge one is? And I know all the ladies can relate. If we're not, like, you know when you just first start seeing someone or, like, maybe the first time you fucked, have they ever asked you, like, yo, whose pussy is this?
Oh, my God, yeah.
Don't ask that question.
I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to say?
Because I will just be like,
I won't say anything. Yeah. I'll be like, mine.
You know what? One time I did that, and he got mad. And he's like, whose pussy is this? I'm like, mine. And he's like, he, like, almost, like, pulled back, was like, wow. Really?
Was it like a hookup?
Well, like, we were fucking for a while.
Oh, okay,
but, like,
still.
We were exclusive. It was like, boy, you know what this was. And I think he got really mad because I'm like, first of all, like, we're not dating. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We weren't dating like that. And I remember, like, I think he got in his feelings. Maybe that was his way of asking me to be his girlfriend.
That is.
So, like,
I hope not.
Because after that, he generally was so upset. And I was like, why are you mad?
Your kids one day, they're like, how did you and dad start dating? Well, he asked me whose pussy it was, and
she said hers. So
a love story, a 2023 love story. I love that.
She protest. But yeah, no, I was like, absolutely fucking not. That, and you guys are gonna honestly think I'm a horrible human being when I'm about to say. This was a really long time ago.
Oh God.
And it was an ex-boyfriend of mine. Like, I promise this was the reason why we broke up. We were having sex and he was in missionary, and it was the way he parted his legs. It looks like he was doing like this. Do you know yoga?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know when you do frog?
Yeah.
He was doing that.
Wait, like on top of you?
So he was like in frog leg and like in missionary, but like I didn't know the nigga was that flexible, and I got turned off. I was like, oh hell no. What the fuck, bitch?
He's like doing the
I'm like, you can do that? Like, what? Yeah. It was just weird. He was just all like, it looked like he was like doing some contortion thing and to fuck me. And I was like, absolutely not.
That sounds
mean?
Terrifying. No,
is
that's
that like,
not mean.
I don't know.
I have one more. Can I say it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, this is like a really random one, but I feel like every girl knows this. And you all do this. I know you fucking do. Okay, so when guys want to make their move, do you know the stare? If I say the stare, do you know? You guys, like if a girl, you know exactly what I mean. I hate it. It's like you're watching this. Okay, you. And then you're like watching the movie and you can feel them looking and you're like, oh God. And you guys just do that. Yeah.
So what's up? It's the no. This is the one I can't stand. I'd rather be like, nigga, do you want your dick sucked? Like, what is it? Like, you be like this. You be like, say you're me, okay?
Yeah.
So why you all the way over there?
Oh my God. It's like,
why you all the way over there? Or like, you'll be like laying on his lap like this.
Yeah.
And he's just like, just like turns your head the other way. It's like
speak. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm gonna suck your pants. Like, why your dick suck? Say it with your chest. Like,
it's just such a weird thing because if I want to kiss someone, I'll like engage or whatever.
Yeah, or like, pull their head closed or something.
They just like deadpan, like stare at you, and I'm just like, oh, this part is my favorite. Like I'm just doing everything to like not look at them. I'm like, please. I don't know why you guys do that, but every guy does that. Every guy does that.
We all live the same life.
So all I have to say is the stare, and you're like, oh yeah, I know it. Every girl knows that.
Nah. The best. I'm sorry. This is the last ick, and I know I know you can relate to this. I know you. Every woman could relate to this. Every woman could relate to this. It's when a guy takes his dick out. So he I'm sorry to put you up, but you probably do this. They'll take their dick out, and they'll like look at you. Look at you, be like, hey, so what are we doing this?
Oh my God,
it's like their initiative. I'm like, so are we fucking or what? They'll just like, you literally could be like washing the dishes, doing something. You turn around and they're just sitting there like, hey, with their dick out. It's, and it's like right now, nigga, like, what? Like I'm all down for spontaneous sex.
But like not when I'm like doing or like something where it's like not like a sexy moment. If I'm just fucking like doing the dishes or something. Like what?
No, that shit's hot. You've never done a chore and got fucked? It's fabulous.
Never.
Oh my God. I encourage everyone. If you're girl or if you are the girl, whatever it is, if they're cleaning the tub, like, you know when you're just getting in there real good cleaning?
Yeah.
Make sure she's done, because like my word, if she's not, she got, woo, out. You just kind of like sneak up behind and like, kiss upon the neck and just, wham, it's just like, it's such a good place to start. The bathroom is amazing to fuck in.
Noted.
The bathroom and the kitchen are the best. Fuck the bedroom. Those two is where you get the
I've
best
done
sex.
like shower, but that is not fun
Shower,
for me. I hate it.
I mean, you know what the best is? Hanging over the fucking kitchen sink. Buckas. That right there is fabulous. You can see yourself. When you're done, you can wash your hands. You know what I mean?
I'm going to try that.
If you're thirsty, get a little drink. I encourage, I sound like Vibes. Was it Vibes Girl to fucking out of water, fucking out of sea, fucking out of kitchen and fucking whip. Anyways, one thing I forgot to actually jump into before we even started the sex. Every episode, we ask each guest their craziest sex story. Now, it could be crazy good, crazy bad, crazy, I can't believe I fucking did that. It's in the middle because like I've had some of those where I'm like, it's crazy what the fuck happened, but like I ain't mad. A win is a win. Like
so it can be like anything. Like,
yeah, but it's a crazy sex story.
So I have two. So the first, I was dating this guy a few years ago, and he was like weirdly good friends with his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend. So we all hung out. Like so him and his ex dated for like a year or like a year and a half before me, and so I was always just around her. Like I'm not jealous. I was like, it's fine. Like whatever. She has a new boyfriend. But anyways, we all got really drunk one night. And he had like these bunk beds at his house, and we were all really horny, and we're like, hey, well, this is the only room because his parents were like in the other room. So we all went into that room. They were fucking on the top bunk, and me and my boyfriend were fucking bottom. So I could hear his ex-girlfriend like moaning and shit. And I was like, I sobered up a bit halfway through. This is fucking weird. Like I could just hear them. And then we all finished, and then at the end we were all just all really like weirdly sober, and we were like, okay, we didn't talk for a while.
Yeah,
like it was like none of us talked for like a full month because I'm like, that was really something. Like.
That was
what? No, yeah. The guys were like, no. It was just like this weird thing. Like I felt like I needed to be louder because I'm like, I don't want to hear like your ex-girlfriend.
That's what I would be a competition. I'm like,
and then I was like. And then I was like, is he like getting turned on by like her moaning or mine? Like I just didn't know. I like got all in my head. I was like, oh my God. Like,
I'd be trying to do in competition. Yeah. I'd be in competition. I'm like, oh, say less.
I seriously, no, after I sobered up, I was like, this is weird. So there's that one. One more I have. It was actually in August. So I went out with this guy. It was like the first time I ever met him. He brought me for ice cream. Oh, that sounded really weird.
That was weird.
That was super weird.
Buzz me. It's the honeybees.
So he took me out for ice cream. I knew him for 20 minutes, okay? Like, we met up, went to go get ice cream. We came back to the park, and he literally just looked at me, and he's like, it was broad daylight. It was the middle of, I forget the name of the park in Toronto, but he's like, can I just, like, eat you out right now? I knew him for 20 minutes. And I was like, I just, like, thought about it, and I was like, sure, like, I guess. So I, like, pulled my pants down. Not only that, it's like, it was, like, broad daylight, like, literally broad daylight, I swear to God. And I looked to my left.
Bitch, tell me you got checked immediately
I looked
after.
to my left, and there's this guy, like, picking up his dog's shit, just staring at us, like, horrified. Like, just, like, oh, and I couldn't, like, I don't want to, like, lift his head up, so I just, like, looked away, whatever. So, like, there's definitely people, like, passerbys walking. It was, like, when I say it was, like, in the middle of, like, fucking, it was, like, by Liberty Village.
The most busy-ass fucking area.
Yeah.
Wow.
Broad daylight, and I was just, like, spread eagles. Whatever.
YOLO.
Yeah, but I was like, I knew it for 20 minutes, and he was just like, yeah, can I eat you out right now? I was like, sure.
Girl, you didn't think that man had something?
I didn't really care in the moment.
She's like,
I really didn't care.
I need to eat some Meals on Wheels.
Because I was celibate. I was like, well, what? It's like, it's been a while. So
this is why you can't go with sex too long. You get eaten out in parks and shit.
That's what happens.
I promise, guys, I'm gonna get some soon. That's crazy.
He was very nice.
That's actually crazy.
His name's Brian. He's very nice.
You know what? Every guy named Brian is fucking weird. Like any Brian I've known is weird.
That's the one I told you that flew to Bali on my birthday to go fuck his ex-girlfriend.
Girl, you should have known from eating you out in the park. Wow, I just realized, like, this goes right in. I'm such a sicko.
I keep forgetting that that's even there.
It's our pet.
I love that.
It's our connection. All right, let's get to our next topic here. What is the fave thing that your lover does?
So any, like, I don't have like a, like,
but like
person,
one
but just
thing
in general, okay,
that like it doesn't necessarily even have to be like a crazy sexual act. It's just something that happens in bed, and you're like, man, I can have this shit every day. Like it's just, ugh.
You know what I honestly like? I like being teased. Like I like foreplay is like a big thing to me.
Okay.
So I like if someone like prolongs it like as long as they can, like without actually doing anything, without like touching me anywhere. Like I always say, I'm like, if a guy can like make you wet like without even taking your underwear off, like I'm like.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, that's so. If you can do that, then that is like my biggest turn on. But foreplay is like the biggest thing for me because some guys skip it. Like I've been with some guys who just like put it in, or they just like, oh, can you suck it? Like, and then just stick it in. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what do I get?
Can you suck it?
Yeah,
that's how it really be.
That's our foreplay. I'm like, okay, so that's like a big thing.
You know what's so fucking funny? Actually, I seen this skit. And actually, not even a skit. This guy was like going around the street asking men, only men, what is foreplay, and like, or like, what's your favorite type of foreplay? And there's guys who be like, oh, I like fucking on the couch.
Yeah.
See all the men laugh.
They don't even know. Yeah.
I like, get my dick sucked for a little bit, or I really like deep throat. I'm like, what the fuck? That is not foreplay. Yeah. That is full blown fucking. So it's really funny when I hear that shit because like.
It's so important. It's such an important thing.
The like, and then that's it. All right, you horny? Like 3 licks.
Oh my God, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I would have to say my favorite thing, like I absolute love, is just like super sensual touch. Yeah. Just like touch me all over. Like I just love to be just rubbed on and rub upon and slap up and like, you know?
Yeah.
I'm a very like physical person. Like I love, even it doesn't have to necessarily even be like, any penetration at all. Mm-hmm. That is just one thing I just love. Or like, you know, when right after sex, you know that like kiss on the ass, for like almost like a good job.
I've never.
It's almost
that.
You ever got like someone gives like it's like, you know, like a star on your
gold
on
star.
your homework.
Yeah.
I think that's the sexiest thing a lover can do. Like after you're done fucking, they're just like slap your ass and give it a kiss. It's like thank you. Good job. Like, you know?
That would be cute. I've never had that, but
we gonna find out.
Yeah.
Put that on your top list of things. Definitely. I would love kisses on the bum and a spank, thank you. Or like a good job. It's funny. Well, I know you fucked around other people now. So you didn't see them at all? Like, were you top or bottom bunk? I didn't ask.
I was on the bottom bunk and they were on the top.
You could have been like kicking the top, like, come on.
I know. I'm scared of heights. So I don't want to go on the top.
You know what? I probably wouldn't either, because knowing my ass.
I am. I'm scared of heights.
Do you remember Step Brothers?
Oh my God.
Because like I'd be like, yo, listen, I got Jamaican in me, man. We'd be like, you see how we dance?
Break the bed, yeah.
Boom, 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 and then just like.
Oh my God, I never even thought about it.
You know what? Actually, I would be on the top bunk because I don't want to be on the bottom. Something fucked up happens. Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, no, I want to be on the bottom.
Yeah,
I mean on the top.
Well, now that I think about it, that'd be so scary if it just like broke.
Exactly. Imagine you're fucking and then like people on top of you fucking and they just whoosh on you.
That would be terrible.
But I mean, like that's how you go in now. Imagine that's something they tell you're a bitch. So they died from fucking on a bunk bed. That's embarrassing.
That would be embarrassing.
At that point, cremate me. I don't want nobody to see it.
And it was his sister's bunk bed, so like I would have felt so bad. I would have been like, so bad.
It was I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna expose who it was, but this one situation, I was dating this guy, and it was a house party, and we didn't want to make it obvious that we were gonna go fool around. Mm-hmm. So it was the house party. The guy I was talking to. We were at a mutual friend's house, and that person had a kid. So the kid's room was like kind of open, and like if me went into the bedroom, it would be obvious and kind of like disrespectful to the host. So we're like, "Fuck yo, kid." We go. So we went into the kid, and it was like one of them, like them princess like carved out, like it like looks like Ariel shit or whatever. So we're on there. I'm like legs spread out. This guy's like eating me out. We got excited. We broke the fucking kid's bed. We broke the fucking kid's bed. So we didn't even get into it. I don't know, like, well, clearly I was like, back then I was lighter, so I was like 150 pounds or something like that. But still, like, shit went down. We broke the kid's bed and we left. Like,
honestly, we cut. So, well, like, what would you have done? Like,
so we got, and to this day, honestly, unless he hears this podcast, like, it was me that broke the princess bed. I'm so sorry. And like, they would never know because we got out of there so fucking quick. We just kind of like skirted the side, and like we got out of the bedroom, and like everyone was fucked up and partying, so no one really knew. So we just kind of came back like face flushed red.
Oh my God!
And it's not because we were fooling around. It's like I'm like, yo, and I messaged him. I'm like, yo, did someone so ask you like what happened to the bed? And he's like, no. Let's keep this a secret. Please don't say anything. Shit. So like if it came up, we'll just like kids jump on beds and do dumb shit all the time, right?
Yeah.
So we blamed it on the fucking kid. But the question I wanted to get into was I guess they didn't see each other, but you might have done this in another situation. Have you ever had someone watch you have sex?
No.
Would you?
Yes.
So are you a little bit of an exhibitionist?
I would say so. Like, so for me, I guess it would depend, like, on the person. Like, I wouldn't say, like, I'm, like, a cuck. Like, I wouldn't really care to watch other people have sex, but I would be fine.
No, but you could be fucking too.
Okay, so I could, yeah, it depends. If it was, like, me and, like, my partner, and, yeah, we brought someone else in, I guess. I guess it would depend on, like, the scenario.
Or you guys are just fucking, and, like, people are just watching.
Like, I've always wanted to go to, like, a sex club. Like, I've always wanted... There's one here in Toronto.
Oh, there's
somewhere.
Plenty.
Oh, is there? Okay, I only know the one. The, like,
I honestly should be a spokesperson for
I've
sex
never
clubs.
been. Yeah, no, like, I always wanted to go to one of those
fabulous.
and just
I'll
kind
bring
of,
you.
like, observe. And people have technically watched me fuck because I've done porn. So, like, I
Yes,
mean,
for those that have just joined us in.
Yeah.
She got some porn coming out.
I do. So, like, yeah, I didn't really mind that. But it wasn't, like, a sexual... I mean, they weren't there, like, jerking it. It was their job. But, like, there was people watching.
You know what I always say? I've never been on set of a porn set.
Yeah.
And I hear there's something they call... Oh, I'm trying to remember the name. It's like the person that keeps the guy hard.
A fluffer.
A fluffer.
That is not really true.
Okay.
No, they do it all themselves. I'm sure, like, if there's, like, a big, like, orgy setting or something, there's probably, but no, the girl does it all, like, the self, and the guy will kind of be there, like, just keeping it hard. But the thing with porn, too, is there's not a lot of cuts. Like, the actual, like, sex scene takes 25 minutes. Like, people think it takes, the longest thing is, like, that cringy, like, scene before, they're like, oh, the pizza guy, like, that shit takes a long time. So, like, they kind of have to stay hard for, like, that part. But that part takes an hour. But the actual, like, sex scene, it really, like, they don't cut. It takes, like, 20, 25 minutes.
Okay.
So it's not that hard to stay hard.
Because I was like, there's a bitch's job to suck dick. We got a question to the audience.
That is not true. Yeah. Like the crew, like, yeah.
Are they hard for sure?
I've actually, like, I've heard people say, yeah, like, they will get, like, a little turn on, but also, like, if they're new, probably more so, but I feel like a lot of the other times they've just seen it so much, like.
They just get used to it.
Whatever, yeah. So I think they just, like,
I guess you can always tell the newbie on set, he's got, like, a big fucking motor.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh my God, so much
just,
pussy.
like, comes in his pants. But, yeah, I know the people I work with, like, they've seen it all. Like, so it wasn't anything.
Good to know, because I always thought, I'm like, I mean, that's like a crazy job. You just go there and suck a bunch of dicks.
Right?
Like,
No, that's like, I don't know where that
gets
came
paid
from.
good.
I don't know where that came from.
I bet you was some horny kid like, yeah, there's a girl that sucks dick, so like everyone stays hard. Yeah. You know what I mean? Have you ever got, I'm not even going to lie to you guys. This is actually came to me in a dream. And it's happened to me before. And I don't know, I was like, I need to talk about this. Have you ever got caught, hear me now. Have you ever got caught in a group sex situation? So I mean, like, you were made, like, say all of us were just chilling, like all of us, like everyone here, we're all here, and then a bunch of people start fucking, and then you're just like, oh my God, what's going on? Like everyone just start pairing off and fucking. Has it ever happened to you?
No, but that would be so fun. I think that would be so fun.
You know what's crazy? It's happened to me, but not on that scale. It was more like there was two other couples, and I was like the odd man out. And it was like at dinner, like we just all had dinner, maybe a lot to drink, and like people start, like one couple started making out. I was like, oh, that's normal, like whatever.
Yeah.
And then the other couple started making out, and the girl started like grabbing my leg, and I was like, this was in Miami, by the way.
Okay, I was gonna say this doesn't sound like Toronto.
And like the girl was like, she was like rubbing my leg, and then like also like kissing her man, and then this other couple, I'm pretty sure was fucking at this point, because I was like, what's happening?
Yeah, you're like, what do I do?
And the thing is like, to put this into perspective, it was like the good friend I was staying with in Miami, one of them was her client. And I was there kind of like to seal the deal. Like, oh, I was like, we met. They're like, oh, I love you. You should totally come. And now I realize I was set up. I think I was set and put in to be a unicorn. And like, I didn't even realize it because I was like maybe at the time like 24. Like I was really young. Yeah, dude. And it was one of these situations where like I met the client in a party setting and they're like, oh, we're having a dinner party tomorrow. You have to come. And I'm like, oh, and my friend is going to be out of town. They're like, oh, don't even matter. She already knows. Come.
Oh,
and one of them had an Australian accent. That's why I'm doing the accent. I'm like, okay. Oh my God, dinner party. And then I pull up. First of all, it was just the couple. And then the other couple came. And then I'm like, oh, okay. Like maybe they're like, maybe I'll meet somebody. Maybe someone will come, you know, because they just got out of a relationship. No,
you were set up.
I was alone. And like the the lady, or I want to say the lady, you sound like funny. The couple whose home it was, she cooked and everything was infused with THC. So I was fucking high as a kite.
Oh my God.
Which was probably on purpose.
Did you guys like?
No, I didn't fuck them.
Okay.
I lied and said it in my period and got out of there. I was like, because I was like, two things. What if my performance wasn't well? And like, what if it got awkward and it might ruin my friend's business relationship? And also like, I wasn't really feeling the couple.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like she has like, you know when girls get their tits and it's super hard and it's super new?
Yeah.
It was like that.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, she was really my type. And he was giving me, he had like this thick accent. I don't even know. I think it was Romanian. Like there was just a lot of people there. And I was like, I don't speak them.
It just didn't do it for you. That's fine.
But then everyone's just started like hooking up and shit around. I'm like, oh my God.
I feel like that's something they should like disclose before though, no? Like I don't know how those things happen.
I don't think it's like, hey, do you want to come to dinner and possibly fuck?
I guess. But like I don't know. I would if someone like disclosed ahead of time like that they were like swingers or into that kind of thing, you know.
I had no fucking clue.
That is weird to me. Like
so when I told my friend, she started dying of laughter. She goes, well, what did you think they wanted?
Friendship.
Because she was already gone when I told her, oh yeah, so and so invited me over for a dinner party. She was like, oh really? She just said, have fun. I thought she meant we're gonna get fucked up. I didn't think I was gonna get fucked. But I did. Honestly, to this day, I wonder like what could have happened, you know?
Yeah, you should have stuck around.
Maybe it could have been a throuple, but yeah, that was my only like weird group sex. Like I was thrown into it.
Yeah.
I didn't join though.
So bizarre. Yeah.
Speaking of something that could be bizarre, and there's a huge myth behind this. It's either it doesn't exist, it's not true, or it's really true. But it is true because everyone can do it. All women can do it if you let yourself allow it. Is squirting. Have you squirted?
On my own, yes.
Not with a partner.
Never.
So it's either, for women, it's either one or the other. Either they can make themselves squirt or someone's made them squirt. I've never made myself squirt.
Really? That I don't know. I wasn't even.
And I've been trying. I'm like, hurry up!
It's like was it like a vibrator?
We can do this. Man.
I use a vibrator.
I've tried glass dildos. I've tried my finger. I did the whole, up there.
Didn't
work.
Do you have the rose? Do you know the like rose vibrator?
Fuck the rose. I needed it. I know where mine's in and it's in and up there. You know, I've seen men do it. I was like, I can do this shit. Fuck that.
See?
And it doesn't work.
No, I'm different though. So I can't come from like penetration, so mine is like clips. Like I couldn't use like a dildo like that.
So wait, you squirted from clitoral stimulation?
Yeah, is that not like a common thing?
That is some bomba clut.
Really?
That's some pum pum.
Okay, yeah, no.
That's crazy. Yeah. I honestly can only squirt through like you just gotta be in there.
Really?
Like in there.
I think no. I've only
had. It's not deep like that, guys.
Yeah, I'm like okay.
I'm like in there.
Like maybe you should do porn.
Have you ever had someone like fist you? Like
no,
get in there.
That's terrifying.
Like no. I honestly like this is pushing it.
Yeah.
And you gotta kinda like make it look like a dick sort of with your hands.
Yeah, that kinda scares me. I'm good with just two. That scares me when
I don't even like fingering because I'm like, let me see them nails.
Yeah, you have PTSD from it.
Yeah, like I have PTSD from like for those that joined in, I got like fucked up fingered and I thought I was dying. I thought I had like AIDS. The guy just had long nails and he cut my pussy. Like
that is so terrible.
Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
No.
And you know what? I've never seen this nigga ever again. Thank God.
Thank God, honestly.
But like, cut your nails, fellas. Cut your fucking nails.
Seriously.
But squirting, it's one of those things. You really got to be in the mood.
That's the thing too, yeah. And I have done like the squirting trick. I should probably shouldn't say.
Okay, what is the trick? Please tell me. I need notes.
No, it's honestly, it's not. It's fake squirting.
Oh, okay. So, see, okay, guys.
It's mean. It's
the piss, isn't it?
Yeah. Sometimes if I like a guy and I just want him to feel good, and I know we're gonna fuck, I drink like a lot of water before I go to his house, and then I just like
piss on his bed. Piss on you.
It's clear.
Trip,
it looks like squirt. I drank a lot of water, but yeah, I've done that, which is not fair because then when they go to like fuck another girl, they're like, what? Like, what's wrong with you?
Stop pissing, squirt.
Yeah, but I've only done that twice, and I felt bad, so like I haven't done it again.
Honestly, you summon something in me to try it. I'm gonna piss on a man's bed. I'm like, oh my God, you made me squirt so bad.
It feels good. It's like, you know when you have to pee really bad and then you just like let
That's perfect. You know what? I'm gonna try that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna just drink all the liquors, all the juices, all the waters, and just piss on a man's bed.
Because it still comes out like
You know what? Actually, you gotta do it to a man you don't even like. It's like revenge. Just go there and piss on his bed. Would you, okay. either a dollar amount or free, would you piss on someone?
Yeah.
For free?
If I was dating, yeah, if they had like a piss kink, yeah.
But
Sure.
if they didn't have a piss kink?
No, I wouldn't just piss on someone.
I guess that is me. But I mean, like, if they didn't even have a piss kink and it was just like, it just happened, would you piss on them? Would you piss for money, clearly?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What would you say your rate for pissing?
Oh my God. Let me think about that one.
I would have to see what the market value is.
Yeah, I would have to see. Like, I'd be like, give me an estimate. Like, what are we looking at? I feel like, honestly, the first time I would just do it for free just because I'd be curious. Because I've never done it. I just want to see what it was like. So, honestly.
I think you know what it is with women? The power of it is because men, you guys, your cum, it shoots out. Ours, when we come, it's just a fucking puddle. Like, it's just a mess. Like,
yeah.
You know, unless we squirt. I think that's what makes the power of it. It's like, wow, I have like a little pee-pee. Like, woo.
Can you squirt every time?
Dude, it's like an anomaly. It's like seeing a fucking rainbow when I squirt. Like, that's what I mean. I've been trying. I was like, maybe I'm not fucking myself right. Like, I need to start doing it in front of a mirror.
Yeah. No, honestly, people do that.
Or like, you should do that. Have you ever masturbated in front of a mirror?
I have, yeah.
Oh, I need to try that. What is it like?
Honestly, like, you feel like a different person when you come out.
I guess, you know what it is? One time, and I've talked about this on the podcast, I don't really moan when I masturbate. Like, I don't know if, do you moan?
No.
And like one time I moaned. I was like, why are you doing the most? Who is this for? I was like, ah! I was like, be fucking for real. Like,
no, I've never. I do that more so just so that like, oh my God, we're getting
got excited.
I do it more so like for the other person so they know that it like feels good. Like I'll get like progressively louder. But if I'm just like silent during sex, like it doesn't feel like anything. Like
I feel like that's the thing is there is a huge misconception that like women, we could be feeling everything. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. And we might be quiet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some women are, I'm a screamer. I yell and scream, cuss, yell, throw things like, like I'm Philly
bash his head against the fucking headboard.
It's like, you know when they do like, when people are getting blessed or the Holy Ghost is coming out of them?
Yeah.
That's me. If I ain't doing nothing, the sex is trash. Like,
fair.
I'm a very vocal person. Mm-hmm. But I know for a fact, because there are a lot of men that are silent, like, moaners. Like, why are you guys shy?
That's an ick. I hate when guys don't do it. Like,
make moan in my ear and be like, yeah, fuck, bitch. Woo.
Isn't it so awkward when it's just dead silent and you're just like, you can just
take my wig off, throw it around. Yeah. Like, let's get wild. Like,
because it's awkward when they don't make sound.
Could you know what, honestly, I would love this if a man, like, mid-sex, took my wig off, threw it around, and put it on his head.
Can you? No. Really?
Like, could you fucking imagine this guy with his blonde wig?
That would be something. You'd have to record that. That'd be. Like
I'd upload that to you. I'd upload that to what's it called? Porn fan. Porn fan. OnlyFans, Pornhub. Like that should go viral.
Oh
Man
God,
puts on girl's wig because the pum pum's too good. Like that's exactly what it would be. Now. This right here, and I know you're into this. You got them toes out. They look good. Have you ever sold any feet pics?
I haven't sold any feet pics, but I'm not opposed to it at all.
Has any man, because you have cute toes. I don't have a feet fetish. I don't like toes.
Are you sure?
No, right? It sounds like a creep. You got some pretty toes. Like, are you... Now I look like a creep because I'm trying to avoid looking at her toes. Has anyone ever called... Now I feel like a creep. I'm gonna look this way. Has anyone ever complimented on your toes or like asked you to do some weird shit with your toes?
He's gonna kill me, but I was in a long-term relationship for 3 years. Everyone is gonna know who it is. That
someone.
But he had a big foot fetish, but he said he was like, it's weird because I never had one like until I met you. And like,
because the toes is cute.
Maybe I don't know what it was, but he liked like I wouldn't do anything that crazy. Like he would just like suck on them. There was a few times where I did.
Oh my God, doesn't it feel so good?
It kind of does.
Oh my, I could bust a nut from a man sucking my toes.
Yeah, no, I actually liked it a lot.
I didn't know so many good feelings were in your feet.
It's true. No, it's like all the nerves because you feel like all the way up your body. But he just like loved it. Like it wasn't even like.
Dude, was he the type that like was on his knees like, yes, master. You know,
No,
kind of vibes.
that
That's
would
how I
be-
did it.
that would be
It
really
was
sweet,
fat.
though.
Like the man licked the whole of my foot, like licked the bottom, the top.
That's crazy.
Each like like this little piggy went to the market. This little
Yeah.
he did all of that
He
shit.
took his time.
It was fabulous.
I'm not grossed out by feet, but I would never like suck a guy's toes. Like I
Hell
never
no.
understood the foot thing.
Absolutely fucking not. Because you know, there are some men that have really nice toes that keep them manicured, but I don't even like feet.
But even when they have like the little like toe knuckle hairs, I'll be like, ooh, like imagine putting that in your mouth. I'm like, woo,
I got a hairball.
like a freaking cat. No, yeah. So I dated one guy who had a foot fetish, and you know what too with like Playboy Centerfold, I really don't get that many like foot requests.
Interesting.
Maybe I should start posting them and just test out the waters.
So there is a website called Foot Finder.
I've heard about that.
Let me tell you something. So I followed them on Twitter to get some feet inspiration because like I was like, well, might as well take some pics of my foot, get a bag. I got cute little fucking piggies.
You sell them.
Listen, let me tell you something.
All right.
Everything. There's some fucking chicken feet on that bitch. I mean, anyone can sell their feet because I'm like, this bitch cannot be making money off this. Like, has anyone ever, like, I'm all the West Indians in here. You know chicken foot? Anyone know chicken foot look? Yeah, this bitch had nail polish on it and was like posting this shit. And it was scary. As anyone actually knows what a chicken foot looks like it's scary. Like,
I don't. I'm really
it literally is like, like
that is so scary.
And
it's
these bitches be
you know,
selling
Khloe
it.
Kardashian's hands. Have you ever seen
Exactly.
that?
I swear to God. That's what I seen on the internet.
Ew, that's so scary.
And I'm like, but people be buying it. It's like selling panties.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I haven't
Because
done that either.
men are into some weird shit. They will.
I just don't get it.
There was a woman that literally pooped in a jar. Like she farted in a jar.
Yeah, people sell their
And she
shit.
like, I'm like, wow, I'm letting all these poops go for free. Like, I could be bottling it.
No, I saw this video of this girl and she makes like $25,000 a month, something crazy from shitting in a jar. But she was like, little do you know, like it's her husband that shits in it because she doesn't have time
exactly.
to shit.
It doesn't even have
'cause
to be
it's so
your
much.
shit.
Yeah, because she doesn't have time. She's like, I don't shit that much. So like her husband helps her and shits like in the jars. I'm like, that is honestly so sweet.
I'll get my dog. Here you go.
Yeah.
Collecting it off people's yards.
Oh my God. Imagine they like actually test it though when they get it. They're like, this is dog shit. This is like a chihuahua.
I already got paid.
Yeah, I'd be like, whatever. That is wild. Yeah, shit kinks are a thing too.
Now, I don't know about you. I get some very creepy DMs. What is the creepiest DM you've ever got?
Literally the shit one. So I had this request. It was on Instagram. It was on Centerfold, my Playboy page, and they reached out. They didn't even want to see like the poop. He just wanted to pay me $400 to record me shit. He wanted to hear it, like specifically, he wanted to hear it drop in the water. He wanted to like I didn't do it for the record, okay? And he wanted
send me half the bag and I will shit gladly and scoop it out.
He follows me on Instagram. I can give you his contact info. I was like, sir, I'm not. Like, I was like, I'm
gonna hit him up. Be like, I heard you like shit.
Yeah, you're like, I got some for you.
Listen, I shit like a rabbit. I got enough for you.
I couldn't bring myself. Yeah, honestly, you should do it. He's good.
I'm so down. Why don't these creepy people find me? I get like, I want to be your slave.
I wish they would find you.
I want to like, I've gotten some weird, I think the weirdest one I've ever got. And I like, one thing about me, you guys, anyone that really knows me personally, like, I am a menace. Like, don't test me. I will try you. So this one guy was like, I want you to dominate me. And I'm like, all right, so what's your price? Like, how much are you really? And he was like, well, if he goes, I want you on a regular. I'm like, what's a regular? He's like, he wanted to be like dominated, but like, I don't know if you're familiar with like a cash pig.
Oh my gosh, that is my dream man.
Yeah,
that's
so
what I
like
want.
this guy, and he was gay. This is the crazy part. He's gay. And he's just like, I just want you to curse me out and like just like degrade me and like I'll pay you per session. Like, it's kind of like whatever. I was like, all right, say less. I'm like, okay. So I go, anything less than 20 minutes is 200.
Jesus. So you know your worth. I love that.
You know what I mean? And then, we can go on anything on that basis.
Yeah.
And it worked out really well until he was like, oh, he wanted it for a longer period of time, but he wouldn't want to pay more. I was like, nah, it ain't gonna work like that.
Yeah.
Like, one thing about me is like, don't test me. And like, you get the creepy messages here and there, but like, the best part of being a cash pig is like, literally, you just talk shit. I was like, yeah, look how fucked boy, you dirty bitch. I'm like, you gotta get fucked in the ass. I'm like, I'm gonna take all your money and like.
So is it like Zoom? Like you just
no,
on Zoom or like how is it?
But here's the best part. I had to text it to him.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
He would send me pictures of him in compromised positions and stuff, and I would just like berate him. I'm like, you fucking piece of shit.
That
like,
is, yeah,
that's
that's my dream.
I didn't have to do it for long, and that's why I saw like, if the conversation's like a back and forth for 20 minutes, it's 200. Do you know what I mean? If it's more than that, like, you know, you have to pay it on a basis. But like, so that's what I mean. Like, don't test me. I will try you.
I had a guy that DM'd me recently, and he was like, "I want to be your dog slave." And to this day, I don't know what that means.
I think he wants to be treated like a dog.
It's like literally on a leash, like walk him. What the fuck?
Would you walk a man on a leash?
In LA, I would. Not here in LA, I would, because that's like every day. You see that shit all the time. Like that's common. Yeah, I would. Like not for free. Like I would do it.
I want to ask the men in the audience, and like you know,
guys into that?
Well, we should be real. Would you walk a woman on a leash like a cat?
Yeah.
Would you put your woman if she's like, here's the collar, daddy, you know, pull me on it, like, you know what I mean, like treat me like a kitten. Would you be down? No? You guys down?
He's like, we do it all the time.
Well, I know you two would kick out. I know you would be in for it too. Nadia, you know what you're getting for Christmas now.
I think like in the bedroom that would be hot, like with like a collar and like a. But not
I want one
down the street.
I want one. Like, so I've talked about this before. It's called pet play, and one of my really good friends, Tayomi, she has a master. So she's like his kitten, and he pays her for like. So I'm not even gonna lie to you. So she has a bed as big as like this. You know, like a dog bed, but it's a big cat bed, and it's like it's a human size. They actually have it on Amazon. He bought her like a collar, a little bowl that says like her name. Her kitten name is Precious. She's got like all this.
And he pays her?
And he pays her per session as well. Ooh, it just got really sexy. Oh my God, hello. So yeah, every time they meet up with her master, like he pays her per session.
Where do you find these fucking men?
But like, no, it's not me. I want one too.
No,
the fuck? I already have my kitten name, you know?
Yeah.
Like my Uber name right now is Kitten or Kitty. Cause it's smart for security. They shouldn't know your real name, so they're like, "Hi, Kitty."
I didn't even know that you could change it. I thought
it's so lit. I was gonna put Pussy Log Holmes, but then I'm like,
can you imagine?
I think it'd be too enticing. They'd be like, "I'm picking this bitch up for show."
Yeah.
You know, Kitty. I think. Pardon me. I just dropped your lip gloss.
Ooh, not the Fenty. Just kidding. That's okay.
No, don't say that. We ain't paying Rihanna. I love you, Riri, but yeah, no, pet play is a real thing, and
that is crazy. I would be open to that if it was like not in public. Like I don't want you to walk me on a leash.
No, a lot of this is in private.
And what do you think about like the baby shit?
I'm not into baby shit.
That's fucking like the diaper stuff.
I mean, like I got naturally big tits,
wild.
so guys already have that like mama shit.
Yeah. Oh.
I think that's a bag I'm not tapped into. Mm-hmm. Is the whole like because there's like this thing on TikTok and this girl she's like mommy. And I'm like, all she does is put her tits in the camera. It was like, mommy. I was like, I could do this.
That is, I don't know how, like, my face just gets flagged from being on TikTok. And, like, they do all this shit. I'm like, I get shut up.
No, but she's literally just putting her tits in the camera saying, mommy. Like, I don't know.
That is, yeah. And I don't think I would be into that.
Go, you should try it on porn.
Maybe I should.
I bet you think there's a different. Now, we're going to get into our last segment, ladies and gentlemen, which is the climax. That brings us. Oh, I was fucking hit the mic here with my lip. So it is getting towards the end of the show and wrapping everything up. But with our climax, there's always a climax question. So our last episode's climax question that I'm going to get Autumn to answer here is: how important is sex to you on a scale from 1 to 10? And this can be in a relationship, single, dating, celibate, whatever it may be. How important is it to you?
I would say probably like an 8 or a 9. It's up there. Like if I'm dating someone, like having like sexual chemistry is like obviously like super important.
100%.
But it's not like everything. Like we can work on things if it's not like.
Do you think you could be in a relationship where like this person is so bad in bed? I mean, like you try to teach him how to eat pussy. You try to teach him how to spank that ass. You try to tell him how to put it down, and he or she cannot do it.
Oh, do you mean like my last relationship?
Oh, bumbleclot.
Yeah. No, because listen, I'm sorry, but like I put up with it. I'm not.
You know, I had to go through all the sounds. I'm like, oh my God.
All like the 7 stages of grief. No, seriously, I went through all of those in like a span of a long time.
How long were you with this person?
A couple
Because
years.
oh my God, were you cheating?
Yeah.
Oh, had to be.
I'm sorry. We broke up like shortly after, okay? But listen, but this is my thing. It wasn't like I just didn't give him any feedback.
Wait. Was he paying your bills?
Yeah, mostly.
Oh, God.
He was, listen, this like,
It's a win-win. It kind of sounds like my character on Blow's show. I don't care, so I'm gonna cheat anyway.
I feel so bad, but like, for the longest time I felt bad about it, but I was like, I told him so many times, like, I don't like that. This is what I like. I don't like that. He just didn't listen.
So it sounds like a him problem.
He didn't listen. Yeah. So it's like, it's not, he told me, this is what he said to me. He said, I just do what feels good for me and hope it feels good for you. That's what he said to me.
Wow, that's crazy.
So it's not my fault. Like, I didn't feel bad about it. It was so bad. Like, we would have sex. I had to go to the doctor's one time, and the doctor was like, you have tears, like, all up in your pussy. Because I was dry. Like, he was just, like, fucking me, like, because I wasn't wet. Like, I wasn't attracted to him. So, yeah. I'm like, yeah. So it's a very important.
I was like,
yeah. So I would say that it's very important because
I mean,
you can be the nicest person ever, but if sexual chemistry is not there, then like the relationship's not going to last.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to know, how'd you stay for so long?
He was nice. He was really nice.
You stayed for nice?
Yeah. And like
kittens are nice.
I don't know. It was the first person I had that
Get
was like,
drunk on
nice.
a Sunday is nice.
I was young, okay? I don't know.
No, honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. This is an exclusive right now. I didn't have my first orgasm until I was like 24 years old. And which isn't that bad. Mm-hmm. But like I actually didn't even like sex until then. Yeah. I think I just loved the person so much, and I see how happy I made them that I was like, okay, you know what I mean? But like, I only liked head. The only time it felt really good was head, and like, I didn't call that an orgasm because it was like, it was head.
Yeah.
But like an actual penetration orgasm was like 24. I understand what you mean where you're like, you care for the person. They're like, you know, when you're young, I feel like you don't really prioritize your pleasure. I think as women, because, like, men, like, literally, you can put your dick inside of a fucking tomato and you're fine. Like,
it's so true.
Like, let's be fucking real. You know what I mean? Women, if we're too much in our head, or if we've got too much going on, it's harder for us to be able to climax or really enjoy it.
It's true.
So it's crazy how, you know, women can be in a relationship for, you said 4 years?
Like 2.5.
Damn.
But the thing, too, yeah, like, I just think it's so important to like listen to your partner. Like I think because one size doesn't fit all. Like one person could like one thing. Like I remember this one guy I dated. He liked like aggressive ass hand jobs. Like I don't know what the fuck. No. So then when we broke up, I started dating another guy and I did that. And he was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry. Literally, that's what he liked though. So it's like you need to ask your partner. No, it's true. Like,
it's so true.
I was like, I thought everyone liked that.
Because
shit. Like.
And the thing is, I know exactly what you mean because I remember I had a partner and he used to eat pussy like he was eating fucking like, I don't know, lasagna or some shit. He was just like I promise you grazed me with his teeth. And I'm like, what bitch like this? Like, they must have been lying to you. And I remember I had to like, you ever had to like hold a man's head and like direct him like you're playing a fucking video game? I'm like, no, right there.
Yeah.
Let's stop right there and like pull his head up and like.
And then as soon as you say that's the spot, they start doing something else. And I'm like, oh my God, why do you do that? Yeah, you're like, oh, right there. Like, right there, they start licking your toe. I'm like, what the fuck? Like.
Oh my God. No, it definitely is one of those things. And like with every lover, and even as time changes, our bodies change, our needs and wants change. So you got to communicate that. Always got to communicate 100%. It. Now, I am going to get into our climax question for the next episode, so make sure you don't answer. But you can answer on social media because this will also be on the episode's Instagram post. The question is, oh my God, how fitting!
What? Oh no.
Your porn star name if you were to have one. I already know what mine would be. Yeah, make sure you guys let me know because I want to hear these names because people get creative. Do you have one already? Or are you using Autumn Carli?
Oh, I'm just Autumn Carli. Yeah.
Okay.
I used my real name. I didn't give a shit. I was like, that's my real name, by the way. I just kept it.
Listen, you know, if they already know what's up, it's like it's just transcending them. Right?
I honestly would have done like Autumn Falls, but that bitch already took it. Like they're like,
Oh, that
chick,
would
I
be
know.
good.
But like it's annoying 'cause I'm like, that's my real name. That would have worked. I was gonna do like Autumn Woods. I thought that would be cool.
Oh, and I give you a Woody?
But then people would be like, oh, look, it's Autumn Falls Woods. It's like the same thing. So I was like, Autumn Carli, it's like cute, it's marketable, you know, it's,
It does suit you.
Yeah, that's my name. I hope so.
Right? Autumn, honestly, I had a fucking ball, and I'm sure everybody here did as well. I cannot thank you enough so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Any last words you'd like to say to everyone?
No, I just thank you guys for coming. I hope this was interesting for you.
Right? We talked a lot of smack on here.
We did. I do that every time. I need to stop.
No, this is what we are here for. This is what the Nympho Diaries is. Ladies and gentlemen, that is another one, especially for our first live show. Exodus House! We out!